Hello everybody, hope you're having a great day. Welcome. If you've been here before, it's wonderful having you here. If this is your first time, well, welcome. Great having you. My name's Leanne, and this is called Bird Nest Books. What I'm going to do right now is introduce you my new event or challenge or junk along, whatever you want to call it. But it's for the month of December, and it's called 2019 Treasures and Gifts Galore. So with Christmas time, this picture here kind of says it all. Just waking up on Christmas morning and seeing all those fabulous gifts and discovering them and touching them and playing with them. As an adult, things change, right? And so what I would like us to do is to essentially wake up and look around us and see the gifts that are just given to us just in our daily life. Things that just are waiting to be received as gifts. So consider this kind of like your Christmas cup of coffee. Here is a list of words that I've created that are to help prompt us to think about the different things and the different events of giveaways. Like I have cold, right? So for cold, I think of things that are just treasures in my life, like hot cocoa. I love hot cocoa. So stopping and receiving that in my life as a gift just changes it into something spectacular. Just like a child, as they see something and receive it and enjoy it, it becomes a treasure, right? And so that's what I would like us to do, is to see things that we're surrounded with, receive them, and enjoy them as these treasured gifts that they are. So you can get this list on my group page, and that I'll have a link to that down below. But if you're not a member of my group and you'd kind of like to just play along but not necessarily join the group, I'll have this list at the end of the video, so you can just kind of look at all the prompts on the list. You'll see things like rectangle, right? So a rectangle could be paper. One of the gifts that we have is the joy of using paper to make books. So it's a matter of just seeing it as something spectacular and sitting down and enjoying it. I also have it printed out like this. So if you want, you can tear it off and put it on the different pages. And I also have this picture. You do have to go on the group in order to get that picture though. You can use any picture though, it doesn't have to be that. Here's a list of the things that we're going to be using in the project. So we're going to be making the book start to finish, right? So we're going to be starting from making a book like this. This is a book that I started for my grandson, and kind of what initially prompted the idea. So as you open it up, you'll see I have 4 different signatures, and each signature I decided to tie together like this instead of the bow on the side. And as I was flipping through, it reminded me of presents. And thus one thing led to another, and my imagination took me to just the presents that we're surrounded with, the things that we've been blessed with, all the gifts that God has given us. So that's what this is about. So take a look at the paper and the things that you're going to need. You're going to want a book. You can get a book at a thrift shop. You can go to the dollar store and get a book. And the size of book that you want is something that's just a little bit bigger than a half sheet of paper. We're going to be taking a piece of paper, putting them into signatures, and then creating them into a book. As you can see, this book is smaller than this one. And one way you can see if the size is right, open up your book. And with this one, I'd open up a few pages so it gets right into the spine, and tuck it in there. And when you close the page, you can see this fits on every edge, but it's a little tall at the top. That's not a problem, because we can just cut your page shorter. No issue at all. So it does go close. So if you put lace and things on the side, lace is going to go over the edge, which can be actually quite beautiful. It's not a big deal. This book is a little bit larger, but that'll work out too if you find a book that's a little bit large, because you can have lace, you can have things going over the edge, and they're going to be protected by the edges of your book then. I can go clear out here with lace and things. The same at the top. I bound my book a little bit lower. See, it's kind of the normal distance from the bottom, but at the top I left a little bit more space so that if I wanted things sticking at the top, I can do that. So go ahead and grab a book and take a look at the items on the page. I'll have a printout of this on my group as well as at the end of the video, so you can go ahead and look through and see the things that you're going to need. I'm going to be working on this and posting the first part of it tomorrow for the make along, And I will see you then. I look forward to making this with you. I look forward to having the heart of a child and just looking around me and seeing the beauty in all the gifts that we have, whether it's the grass that's around us, the hot cocoa that's in a mug, a smile that's on a face, the kindness from a stranger, whatever. We are surrounded and we are blessed. And that's what this book is about. It's our cup of coffee to open our eyes up to see what we've been given. So come along, let's have some fun. Thanks for being here. I appreciate you, and we will talk again. Bye.